Hey Maga, how bad does it hurt? The Jimmy Kimmel's back, but you guys can't get your person back.
And this is why I say that you should never, under any circumstances, sympathize with these people. You should never feel bad for them. You can try to make peace if you want to, but I guarantee you they will burn you every single time. When Charlie Kirk got killed, they celebrated, they danced, they laughed. But when Jimmy Kimmel got fired, they lost their minds and acted like it was the worst thing to ever happen to mankind. Even though no one watches the Jimmy Kimmel show and literally no one cares. But they melted down about it. And I saw people sympathizing with them. They sympathized with Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, it's not right for Jimmy Kimmel to lose his job. And the moment Jimmy gets his show back, they're right here again, laughing in your face about what happened to Charlie, smearing it in your face that Jimmy Kimmel is back. How does it feel? You can't get your guy back. Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back, but guess what? Charlie's dead. You can't sympathize or reason with these people at all, because it will always come full circle to this. Them laughing in your face, in a totally demented way for a totally demented reason. It never fails with these people. And if you ask me, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, Jimmy was never fired. I think that was a bunch of bogus BS to try to take the attention away from Charlie Kirk for a little while. But anyways, I've tried making this point in prior videos, but I think this one right here really hits the nail right on the head. Because you see, I've been pointing out that we're seeing all of these crazy, evil, psychotic reactions to Charlie's death. We're seeing people laugh and giggle and celebrate. We're seeing people act like freaking wicked witches, and I mean that literally. We're seeing a lot of crazy stuff, but it's easy for us to look at these people reacting this way on our cell phones, on our computers, our tablets. And it's easy to disassociate these reactions kind of from the real world. It's easy to disassociate the people you see on your TV screen and your phone screen from actual human beings that coexist with you in the real world. But every video you see of one of these demented Looney Tune mother effers, you got to understand that's a real human being that is walking amongst you. The people celebrating and laughing about Charlie's death, they don't just exist on TikTok. They don't just exist on your social media platform of choice. No. They're your doctors. They're your lawyers. They're military service members. They're the cashier at McDonald's. They're your Uber driver. They're your plumber. Anything you could think of. They're them. They're out here amongst all of you. And that woman, for example, the woman that you saw at the beginning of this video, that's not just some crazy random lady. I mean, she is crazy and she is random. But that's a woman who's actually running for Congress in Detroit, I believe, out in Michigan. So these crazies you see, they're not all just nobody people online. Some of these people have certain powers over your life. Do you want to go to a doctor that is celebrating the death of Charlie? Do you want your kid being taught by a teacher who is happy and giggly about Charlie getting assassinated? Do you want members of Congress? Do you want our Congress to be made up of women like you saw at the beginning of this video? But that's the reality that we're dealing with. And I think that the internet has desensitized us. It's made us like disconnect a lot of what we see online from the real world, but what happens online is the real world too. And the people you see out there, like I said, they're amongst you. They're even running for Congress. In fact, after she got called out for this disgusting behavior, she's not worried about losing any votes. She knows that she has enough demented people in her area that will actually be happy that she's cheering on an assassination. So you have to understand, not only do you have regular everyday people out here celebrating this stuff, but now they're voting for people who are celebrating it. And before you know, a lot of these people who have power over your day-to-day life are going to be elected officials who celebrate things like the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, like I said, I have another video because she doubles down. After getting called out, she doubles down on the hate. I'm about to roll that clip, but first, if you're here, if you like the videos, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you would like to donate, you can always donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. Always greatly appreciated, especially when calling out people like this, because YouTube actually likes people like this. They don't like people like me. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll this clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Hi, Michiganders, specifically Detroiters. Do you guys care that Charlie Kirk has passed away? Yeah, I didn't think so, because my district is primarily black people, and Charlie Kirk said awful things about black people. So, no, I think my district will like me because I advocate for them as a white person. So
this woman's name is Shelby Campbell, and she's running for the 13th Congressional District in Wayne County, Michigan. So when getting called out, she doubles down. She says that her voters in her district will actually be happy that she's laughing and joyful about Charlie Kirk getting killed. So not only does that say a lot about her, it says a lot about the people who I guess are voting for her, or who she thinks are going to vote for her. But did you hear what she said about black people? You see, this is the most interesting part of all of this for me. Because when I point out that the black community, not all, but a large portion of the black community is celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, when I point out stuff like that, people act as if I'm racist, right? For simply pointing out the truth. If it wasn't the truth, I wouldn't say it. If the black community was all in shambles and were heartbroken over Charlie Kirk, then I'd say, hey, the black community really took this tough. They're devastated. But no, not all, but a large portion of the black community were all celebrating. They were all happy, just like they were happy when Austin Metcalf got killed. But when I point that out, I'm a bad person. But when she points it out because she's a liberal, it's okay. Because that's what she just did. She just said, hey, most of the people in my district are black. They're not going to have a problem. They don't like Charlie Kirk. They're going to be happy that I'm laughing about him being dead. That's basically what she just said. She said exactly what I've been telling you guys about the black community when it comes to Charlie Kirk. But because she's a white liberal, right, with a white savior complex, they'll love that I'm a white person speaking up for them. Because she's that, it's okay, right? But I always find it funny because the truth is still there. Regardless if you like it, I like it, or she likes it, the truth is still there. And the truth is still the same. It's just we go about it a different way. We get to the truth in a different way. I get to the truth by being direct. Hey, the black community is reacting this way. Here's some examples. Bada bing, bada boom. She gets to the truth by, oh, well, I'm a white person. I'm a white savior. I'm going to speak out against Charlie because black people don't like Charlie anyway. You know what I mean? So we get to the truth from a different angle, from different paths, but we still, come together where the truth lies. Which doesn't always happen, but it happened here. So I do find that kind of ironic. I find it kind of funny. And I would like to know from my critics, I would like to hear from my critics who always get butthurt when I mention anything about the black community. Do you have anything to say about what she has to say here? Because all she's doing is saying the same exact thing that I've said, but in a different way. So yeah, I don't know. I just find that to be very interesting. But yeah. The moral of the story is, a lot of these people you see celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, they're not just miserable lunatics living in their mom's basement. A lot of them are actually miserable lunatics living in their mom's basement that are running for office and other things as well. But yeah, legit, like, you got to understand that some of these crazies that you see out here, a lot of them are around you, working in various positions. Some of them maybe work for you. Maybe some of you visit them at the doctor's office or here or there. And now we're going to have new members of our government, new members of Congress, possibly, that are in support of this, who are actually trying to use their delight about Charlie getting killed. They're trying to use that to their advantage to get elected, because that's how evil and demented some people are. And according to her, that's how the black community is. Oh, you celebrating a white man getting killed? All right, we're going to vote for you. According to her, not me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. According to her. Now, with that being said, you guys let me know what you think down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon at the next one.